In the year 1985, Deva and Vardaraja, Vardar, Manna are inseparable companions in Kansar. After Raja Manna, the chief of the Manna tribe, commands the decimation of the Shoyanga tribe, a mob pounces on Deva and his mother at their residence, but Vardar intercedes for them and confers an important territory of his in exchange for sparing their lives. Before exiting Kansar, Deva vows to return on Vardar's call.
In 2017, a business tycoon, Krishnakanth, learns that his daughter, Adya, arrived at Varanasi from New York to finish her mother's last rites. This alerts Krishnakanth's old rivals, who conspire to abduct her, but Krishnakanth enlists the assistance of Bilal, who thwarts the enemy's attempts to seize her and safeguards her at his friend, Deva's place, in Tinsukia, Assam. Adya pretends to be an English teacher at a school where Deva's mother is the headmaster. Eventually, Adya is traced to Tinsukia where upon his mother's reluctant orders, Deva hinders the goons' attempts to capture her. Dreading for Deva, Deva's mother plans to abscond with him, while Adya and Bilal are carried off in a convoy led by Rinda and one that is sealed with the mysterious emblem of Kansar. Witnessing this, Deva's mother signals him to rescue Adya and Bilal. He immediately refrains the convoy, grabbing the attention of Vardar and his stepsister, Radha Rama Manna, who has ordered Adya's abduction to avenge something Krishnakanth has committed against her in Deva's favor 7 years ago. Radha admits to strategizing the events to pit Deva and Vardar against each other since opposing the seal of Kansar is a crime and the perpetrator has to be killed, a rule that Deva himself is told to have established 7 years ago. After their rescue, Bilal recounts the tale of Kansar and Deva and Vardar's past to Adya. In 1127, notorious dacoits from the 3 tribes of Mannas, Shoryangas, and Ganiyars consolidated their influence over an area called Kansar.
In the year 1947, after the Indian independence, Raja Manna's father, Shiva Manna, the chieftain of the Manna tribe, refused Kansar to be a part of the country and governed by the Constitution of India. He signed a pact with the Indian government that retained Kansar's autonomy and erased its existence from the map. He segregated Kansar into 101 provinces and appointed Kapus, governors, to head them. After Shiva Manna's demise in 1985, Dara, the chieftain of the Shoyanga tribe, was selected to be the next king, but Raja Manna usurped the throne by assassinating Dara and massacred the entire Shoyanga tribe. Subsequently, Raja Manna recruited his close confidants and family as Doras to rule the city-state. In 2010, Raja Manna's son-in-law, Bhava, pleaded with him to consider reconciling with Vardar, who was banished in 1985 for giving away his territory to a Ganiyar tribesman. Raja Manna commanded Ranga, whose father Vardar bribed his territory to in 1985, one of the Doras, to sacrifice his position for Vardar's sake, and thus, Ranga was instilled with rage and jealousy towards Vardar. Raja Manna temporarily delegated his responsibilities to Radha Rama and left Kansar to look over a concerning issue. In order to prevent violence in his absence, Radha Rama proposed imposing a ceasefire, but her decision was opposed to a large extent and a voting on whether to lift the ceasefire or impose it was supposed to take place after 9 days. Immediately, all the Doras and Kappas brought powerful mercenary armies from Serbia, Austria, Ukraine, Afghanistan, Russia and South Sudan with the intent of usurping the throne as soon as the voting ended. Meanwhile, Vardar turned to Deva, who resided in Bharuch, Gujarat with his mother. Deva re-entered Kansar and for most of the days, tolerated the humiliation of Vardar by the Doras and their henchmen. However, Deva eventually fought and murdered Vishnu, son of Narang, one of the Doras, as he tried to rape a girl. Instigated by Bhava, Rudra pit Narang against Vardar and directed him to punish him during the trial, instead of Deva. During the trial, an infuriated Deva slaughtered and beheaded Narang for manhandling Vardar, after pleading with him not to do so, stunning all the witnesses. Vardar, Deva, and all of their associates including Vardar's younger brother, were all apprehended. On the day of the voting, Raja Manna suddenly returned to Kansar and voted to continue the ceasefire, in favor of Vardar. However, Vardar, with his deciding vote, voted to terminate the imposition of the ceasefire. Immediately, everyone staked their claim for the throne. Vardar broke out of prison and killed Ranga.
Raja Manar disclosed to Radha Rama that Bhava actually hailed from the Shaoyanga tribe and is one of the few people that survived the massacre of the tribe in 1985. Bhava's captured associate, Deru, revealed to Raja Manar that Deva is actually Devaratha Raisar, the son of Dara Raisar, who was the chief of the Shaoyanga tribe and supposed to be the next king of Kansar in 1985. Simultaneously, Vada addressed Deva as his Salaar, just as his loyalists learnt that he is a Shaoyanga tribesman.